I'm Bruce. This is Jason. Hey, we met in the Army a long time ago. We've been keeping in contact. Thought we'd do a little podcast. I don't know. We talk a bunch of crap about whatever, and we seem to enjoy it. We thought somebody else might.
And entertain ourselves, maybe the masses, who knows.
Who knows? God, Lord only knows what people like to do anymore. People are strange.
Speaking of, Bruce, what'd you do for Thanksgiving?
Well, we still building the house, so we came down here to Nashville. Got this fancy motel room. Got the
Smashville.
Smashville, Cashville, yeah, all that stuff. Boy and his friend came over, and we had some Thanksgiving food, and
Some
went to
cocktails.
bed. Went to bed. Yeah, a few cocktails, couple, two, three of those. Watched some football and went to bed early. And you?
Did you watch the Dallas game?
I watched part of it. Dolly Parton she's looking old.
She did better at her halftime performance than Jack Harlow did at the Detroit Packers
I
game.
didn't know. I didn't know who that dude was. I listened to part of the music. I'm like, oh my God, you're playing this for
He's not,
Thanksgiving
you
and a
know,
bunch of
he's
kids and stuff. He's a
new wave rapper. He's
um,
no Eminem.
he sounds like he wants to be some thugalicious fella.
I don't know.
Not fond of him.
So we were talking earlier about the holiday seasons.
Oh yes, the whole season,
All right.
all of it.
You said the shit starts in mid-October.
Well, mid to late October. Just it depends on how you're feeling,
And then,
It's
that
it's the
includes,
holiday season. I mean, you got Halloween, you got Thanksgiving, you got Christmas, you got New Year's, you got Kwanzaa thrown in there. You got I don't know. There's probably like 40 more. Hell,
yeah,
Martians probably have their own holidays to throw in that season.
it's 2023. You can celebrate whatever you want.
I'm telling you, yeah.
So
And
we
okay,
are not the biggest fans of turkey. Very tendon, dark meat, and then the
yeah,
breast is okay. I prefer like
yeah,
a whole chicken,
ooh, yeah,
but I think we should start a new thing
yeah, yeah.
for America to give thanks. I think we should start doing brisket, not some dry ass turkey.
Or prime rib,
Prime rib or,
beef for Thanksgiving. Yeah, I'm
or
down. We had ham. We had ham yesterday. It was
ham,
delicious.
bone in.
Spiral cut, bone in. Yeah.
Okay. Do you make like a caramel or a brown sugar thing over like a glaze?
We kind of used the one that came with it.
Hey, that's why it comes with it. It's easier,
it
man.
was good, yeah. Well, we're in a motel. It's got a kitchen, but we still had the pre-made mashed potatoes and macaroni and gravy.
Yeah,
I had
no,
to
I've
cut up.
seen them all
I
before.
had to
Like,
peel and cut up the carrots though, so they were fresh carrots,
I
organic,
mean,
everything.
I thought your kid was a cook.
No, that's the eldest, not the youngest.
Oh,
The
that's
youngest is
cool.
still trying to figure out what he does. I think.
I'm 33 and I'm still trying to figure out. Here we are talking to the world. Fucking trying to figure my life out. It's fun. We'll get into that. That gives us good
See what
content.
happens. See what
Yeah.
happens.
So you say like holiday season, happy holidays, right?
Well, yeah, up till right before Thanksgiving, then it's Happy Thanksgiving. Then right after Thanksgiving, you still got all these holidays. So until like mid-December,
Yeah.
whenever you're feeling Christmassy, that's when you go with Merry Christmas.
Well, speaking of Christmas,
The
since fucking
most wonderful
Halloween down here
time
in the
of the
great state
year.
of Florida, people have been waiting for it to drop to 60 degrees to wear their UGG boots and their, giant Columbia parkas and for,
Yeah, I
an hour
know.
and a half before the sun comes up and their sprinklers are still on. But, you go to Lowe's to get, something, or you go to Walmart. The day after Halloween, November 1st, shit's already up and it's like, can I
They
enjoy?
waited till they
Huh?
waited till after Halloween. Dude, in Tennessee, they had that shit up in August, bro.
I try not to go anywhere other than the dispensary. If I didn't got to gas station to get to the dispensary,
Yeah, liquor
no.
store, dispensary, same idea.
And that's yeah,
Yeah.
I think we should start the new brisket thing.
Um, you know, I realize brisket and corned beef is the same cut of meat,
And
but I like
pastrami.
smoking. I like smoking that corned beef so much better, so much. Oh, good God! You
You know,
slice it
for
nice and thin. That's pastrami.
for a couple pale faces, we season pretty well. I must
Yeah.
say, like we both had good reviews on our own food. I want to try a
Sometimes,
drunk chicken. I was talking to Jim
some.
Fox yesterday, and I says, "Hey, drunk chicken." He goes, "Fuck yeah,
Sometimes us bright folks figure things out.
yeah." That light bulb pops off.
Mm-hmm.
So you the house is being built, right?
Yes. Yep.
Up in the Patriot state of Tennessee.
Oh, yes, sir.
Where so you're a truck, you got to tell the people you're a truck driver.
I it's easy. Truck driving is the easiest way to make money I know of, so I just go with it. I'm not really a truck driver. I'm more of a tourist in a truck, kind of thing.
That's what I was always told. I just can't have somebody. I can't have an authoritative figure be my boss. That's why I got out of the army.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whole
no.
army thing, it's overrated.
But we got to see some cool shit and travel some cool places.
Oh God.
There's a million and one stories of stuff we shouldn't share, but hey, no names. It's all games.
Oh no, I don't think a lot of things are ever gonna come up in public.
Maybe. You never
Germany
know.
was fun.
You said Korea?
Germany.
Oh, Germany. I don't
Yeah.
imagine now it probably wouldn't be too fun.
I don't know. Back then, you hop in a truck on Monday, come back on Friday. Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg, gone the whole time. Just
When were
oh
you?
man,
When was you in Germany?
90, early 92 to late 93.
Okay, so I
Right
want to
before, right before I got married.
put this into perspective. Thank God, because you probably wouldn't have been. In perspective, like there's a 20-year age gap between us.
Pretty close, yeah.
Yeah, so we see shit different. But when you were in Germany, I was just getting out of diapers.
So when I was in the desert the first time, Jim was having fun.
Yeah, whenever that was. Fight my brethren and sisters to get to the egg.
You were racing.
God damn, this is gonna be fucked up if my parents ever see this. They're gonna be like, you are a twisted child. Like, this is why
Oh,
nobody.
mom's gonna. I bet you money your mom listens.
Oh, she will. She's a big supporter in Alfred Hitchcock. Anyways, fuck, we're not going down that road. What's your favorite
No.
holiday? Speaking of the holiday season,
Ooh.
but is this just in the holiday season, or is it more like in the all
See,
holiday?
I,
Probably 4th of
I,
July.
I love Christmas. I hate to decorate for Christmas. I hate decorating, period. But I
Yeah.
love Christmas. Love Christmas. My birthday's a blast because that's, middle of summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine's at the beginning of the year, so growing up in Ohio, it was cold as shit, and it was just like, hey, you have warm water,
Yeah.
be thankful.
Oh, yeah. Your sister said that she's not the one that won the lottery up there either.
Yeah, well,
I was
I
hoping
wish.
it was one of you two so you could share.
Oh God, if I ever hit the lotto here and there's no state income tax,
Mm-hmm.
man, a lot of people's lives are going to change for the better.
Oh,
It's
God. I
for the
want to think
worst.
it was like,
I'd probably buy a company just to shut it down. Like I don't like you guys no more.
I want to think it was like 4 million or something. Somebody won and hadn't claimed up in Ohio.
Hey, 4 million. That's what 175 after taxes in Ohio.
That's not a joke right there, buddy. That's fuck you money.
Yeah. Well, if you're in Ohio, 4 million probably ain't much after taxes.
4 million's more than enough to go into work and say, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Yeah, and then 6 months, see, that's where it's different for our generation. I'd go buy a bunch of dumb shit, and like in 6 months, I'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, I got a nice house, but I ain't got no utilities.
Now I saw I don't know how true, on the internet, so God knows how true it is, but most people after they win the lottery, they're only millionaires for a short amount of time because they just blow all the money.
Honestly, I knew somebody, and like she said, you hit the lotto, you go, because she was going to be an accountant.
Yeah.
I mean, how much does it really cost you? Learn about your money. That was one thing I wish when we were in the army. We had a bunch of lieutenants, and I think you did it a few times. You ain't doing shit. Let's go do this, and
Yeah.
here's how you put $5 up, and it turns into 10 in a month or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh God, we should get you doing financial education on here.
Right. If I had half the money I spent on beer throughout my life, I'd be a bajillionaire.
I could fix America in 24 hours. You could fix it in 24 hours.
Yeah, pretty much. I had a lot of fun when I was younger.
I had too much fun, and it shows now.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Nobody,
Huh?
nobody believes you when I say it ain't the years, it's the miles.
You have a lot of miles on you?
Ooh, a lot of rough, hard miles.
That does not sound good.
Now that I said it, yeah, you're right. But
Like,
you can edit that out, right? Right? You
no,
can
I'm
edit
not.
that out.
Just a little bravado, man. I mean, by no means are you and I a tech savvy group of people.
Well, no, it just took us like an hour and a half to figure out how to do this. Well, it took
Man,
you. I just sat here and talked all the time.
it took me like 2 hours to realize that there's Chromebook, Windows, and Mac. I'm like, there's differences. I thought it
Oh,
was.
I knew that.
Yeah, no, I
That ain't
didn't.
much to say,
I
but I
can.
knew that much.
I mean, I'm more of like a, I probably belong to being like, a different century, about 100 or 200 years ago, where you might have running water and electricity, so you don't really have to fix it if you don't have it.
No, I'd rather gotta get comfortable. I'm
It's
old, you know.
no way to go through life old and fat.
You trying to insinuate something?
Not that you're old, because you're only 53.
Sure, just throw that out
You're
there.
not fat, because I don't want to get in trouble on our first episode for fat shaming.
Can you?
But yeah, I'm sure somebody can get upset. Hopefully,
Oh,
hopefully we
shit.
have enough viewers to get reported. I mean, I'd be happy with that.
Well, in the army, the fat people are the last ones you can make fun of.
Well, it depends. I
Oh
think
no, you could make fun of fat people. That was it.
yeah.
That was it.
Well,
Nothing
I
else.
mean, by no means. I mean, we're not. I'm not in shape. I just look it. I'm the most deceiving piece of shit on the planet.
Round is a shape.
Huh?
Round is a shape.
That's right. And both of our heads are too round. I've
Yeah,
noticed
I
that.
just wish I had a little bit more hair up there.
Yeah, this is definitely a lack of options. It's not really a choice. There's hair there, but
Yeah,
it's very peach fuzzy. It's like a
just fuzzy and
12-year-old
yeah,
face. Yeah. So your
yeah.
favorite holiday is Christmas. That's
I
what we're
think
going.
so. Yeah, yeah. We'll go Christmas.
I mean, I
That's
have the
always
same.
fun. The whole back, it used to be the whole family get together, and oh my God, my family's insane. It was
In a
great. It
good
was usually,
Okay. Okay.
usually, but yeah, it was always fun. Everybody get together, and we had this big old honking table, and everybody'd sit down for lunch, and it was great.
I hope people love your vocabulary. This big honking table because I'm from rural Iowa. They just
Oh,
now recently got a stop sign because there's more than 12 people.
yeah, I got home one time, and I'm just driving, going right through town, and next thing you know, I'm getting pulled over, and I'm like, "What?" Cops like, "You went through two stop signs." I'm like, "Ain't no stop signs there. Hadn't been stop signs there for I don't know how many years. You can just drive right down Main Street, and they put
Hey,
up two stop signs and down."
but it's beautiful up there if you like corn and
Oh,
soybean.
yeah, it's the edge of nowhere, man. It ain't the middle. If you go any further, you just fall off.
If you were a vegan, would you hate it up there, I guess?
Oh God, no! All the gardens and everything, all the fresh produce all summer long. Oh, you'd
Yeah, but
love
they
it.
don't eat like corn and soybean because that's, right? I don't know. I'm not a vegan. My
Vegans
cholesterol's
all.
high. That'll tell you like how much I give a shit about all that.
Well, I thought they just stayed away from meat and fish and whatnot.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe we should invite a vegan on and like give us a 411. I don't know any, but
I've
maybe
met a
there's like a
couple.
Craigslist page or something.
If you meet one, you'll know. They'll tell
Well,
you.
being a massage therapist, I've met a lot of vegans,
True, true, true.
and some of them are really cool people. Some are just like any person you meet. They're kind of like, God damn,
Yeah.
I can't not see you. Um,
Well, one of my buddies, when we were in Afghanistan, yeah, I'm gonna go vegan for a month, see how I feel afterwards. And he's pouring honey into his tea. I'm like, you know, honey comes from bees and animals, right? What? He didn't even know. He didn't know honey came from fucking bees.
honey is super healthy though. Like, why
Yeah,
not?
yeah,
Vegans are missing out.
yeah, yeah.
I think so.
City folks.
I'm from the well, I'm kind of from a city.
Mm-hmm.
To me, it was the biggest city. It was like the Reno of its day. the biggest little city in
The
America.
Reno
Reno.
911. That's you.
I watched watched a movie last night, Zombieland Double Tap, and that's
Oh, I love it,
Rosario Dawson's hot as hell, bro.
dude. I
She
didn't
got
even
the
know her name. She's just
mama,
like,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
We're not
yeah.
misogynist. We just enjoy a pretty shaped woman.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Hey, I'm fat. If you're fat, you got a personality. That's cool with me too. Just don't
Pretty
be
much.
fat. Don't be ugly and not funny.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yeah.
But my
Don't be an
favorite
asshole no matter what.
My favorite holiday is definitely 4th of July.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, middle of the summer.
You like them fireworks, huh?
No, it was never about the fireworks. It was always just about you could be outside, and it was actually
Yeah.
decent in Ohio at that time. Probably raining, but 70 to 80
Yeah.
degrees, now 90
You're
because
outside. It's global
Uh,
warming my ass. Global warming my ass.
I don't believe in it, Bruce.
Look, th- you've got the biggest proof of global warming ever right up there in Ohio.
And what would that be?
The Great Lakes. There used to be glaciers right there. So yeah, global warming's real. It's
Did
just
you
not
know
what they say.
Lake Superior is a inland
Inland sea and not actually a lake because of the size and the depth and the blah blah blah. And
You
it takes
could
2 centuries for the water to turn over. And yeah,
You could fit all the other Great Lakes plus 3 other Lake Erie's in them,
yeah.
and it's like Alaska of the Great Lakes. Man, I want to go to
Love
Alaska.
Alaska. Oh, I loved it. Loved it.
Where you were at, Richardson or Wainwright?
Up Wainwright. Up in Fairbanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have a speech impediment. I'm just stupid.
Yeah. Up there in Squarebanks. Yeah.
Yeah,
They didn't have a mall. We called it the Small.
the small.
Yeah. Dude, there wasn't even a Walmart. There wasn't even a Walmart when I got there.
I don't know what Fort Polk is called nowadays.
Oh, hell.
Fort who gives a shit. But, for people who don't know, it's in Louisiana along the
Leesville.
Sleesville, just south of Billy Goat Hill, where there's 2 really sleazy strip clubs that I spent a lot of money at.
Did there used to be a fire truck parked outside of one of them?
No, I don't believe there was.
That must have been on Campbell then.
Maybe. There might have been. I know there was a Beetle at a club, a bar. They called it a club, but it was like a shanty. Because it's fucking Leesville. Technically, it's New Lano, but we don't have to get in geography.
I couldn't remember if it was on Polk or by Campbell. There was a strip club. I don't know if it was a strip club. It looked like a strip club, and it had this really cool ass fire truck outside of it. Must have been on Campbell.
Man, isn't that just a catchy thing? Come look at the red shiny fire truck and see some boobies.
By the strippers. Yeah. It was a real cool looking fire truck, though.
I hate when you go to strip clubs and you pay the cover charge to get in.
Yeah.
And instead of giving you a bunch of singles back, they give you a bunch of $2 bills back. So when you get drunk, it's like you're throwing these bitches double their net income. How much are they really reporting? I want to get the IRS.
I'll tell you what,
strippers, bro, because I've seen some strippers like really make money.
Oh God! Well, supposedly guys make more money.
I do not have a stripper body. I have more of a body like, ooh, here's a wool mink coat or something like.
Well, if I wasn't fat and I could dance, I'd be doing it. I'm just, I just don't have those 2 needed things. I ain't got the body and I ain't got
fat,
the, no.
White, you definitely can't dance. You got 4 left feet.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because you're not my real dad, because I really am the same way. You might be. You never know.
You're not a real dad.
Oh God, we are not going down that road. That's why we gotta tell people, we gotta give that why we named it Not My Real Dad Podcast. It's not like
I have no idea where you came up with that thing over there in Afghanistan. I have no idea.
No, I want to think it was Chambers who said it originally. I think he was the driver for the commander, and old Chernish was the gunner. And I think they were just arguing because they're funny as shit, but they were like, I don't think people understand when you go down range, you get this weird brotherly
special goes extra special. Yeah.
Yeah, not like you jerk each other off, but more like you're like best friend.
You
I'm
and
not going
Shire.
down that road because I've seen it, but
Oh, you've seen guys doing that? Okay.
come on, what about the guy in New York who did naked push-ups in the shower?
Oh no, that was one of your guys.
Yeah, it wasn't one of my guys. That was PLL, buddy. Yeah, no, 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 no. You had to tell him to stop, but he said something about it, and it was just like it was. Chambers was great with one-liners. Like the fucking kid was smart, and it was just
Yeah.
like somebody's smart and has a funny ass mouth is perfect. So I guess credit kind of goes out to him, but I don't know
Okay.
who. I hope.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well,
and you're
maybe we'll
not my
figure it
real
out sooner or
cat. But
later.
sometimes you damn near act like it.
Somebody
Boy,
has to
that's
keep your ass in check once in a while.
Like, all right, thanks. Give me your 1950s rural Iowa perspective.
Hey, somebody's got to throw out the dad joke once in a while.
Give me your best Jesse Ventura. I believe guns. Oh man, that'd be a funny guy to talk to for 20 minutes before.
All right, now here. Okay, I got a question for you.
What?
If you could talk to any president ever been alive, just sit down, BS, and have a beer with him, who would it be?
Beer or joint?
Whatever.
Oh God, Teddy Roosevelt.
Oh, I didn't think about him.
Moose,
No,
baby.
I'm going straight Bill Clinton.
Really?
Oh God.
Really? You wouldn't be sitting
Yeah.
here talking to nobody then. You'd be.
No, without Hillary, without a, I am not suicidal.
I'm not suicidal either.
I'm not going to say anything bad about Hillary Clinton.
I might, but it's
No.
all. But
No. I
alluding
know. But if I could sit there and just shoot the bull and whatever with Bill Clinton, oh my God, think of the stories that guy has.
I'm not going to say of which island. I don't want to hear about it. I'd rather go Teddy Roosevelt. The guy got shot in the chest and still gave a speech.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah, that was back in the day. But yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt was he was Chuck Norris's like dad or something.
All right. Arkansas State Troopers were saying how they had to go out and score coke for Bill Clinton.
Barry Seals. American Made. Tom Cruise, that movie.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta watch it. It's about how he worked for the CIA, I believe, and he flew coke in and he dropped it in Louisiana.
The airplane guy. Yeah. Okay.
You know how many people?
I think I listened to the book for that.
Yeah, that's one thing about your generation. Boy, do you fuckers love to read.
I drive a truck. Audiobooks from the library. They're free.
I mean, people read text messages all the time. What the hell, bro? Hey, when I was truck driving, I ain't gonna lie. What is the worst city driving truck through? Just tell everybody in America.
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Because boy, your blood gets hot going through there.
Those people are
bypass. Anybody listen, better go to that 280. What is it? 285 south by the airport. Because north is always hectic.
It's horrible, no matter what. Yeah.
I like 285 south.
We had to go down to IKEA the other day. Just had to, from Northeast Tennessee to Atlanta.
Oh God.
We hit traffic in Knoxville. We hit traffic in Chattanooga. We hit traffic in Atlanta. We hit traffic in between Chattanooga and Atlanta.
Imagine if you had to go through Charlotte. 85 Charlotte, man.
And the wife's like, oh, I never hit traffic coming through here. I'm like, I do it every freaking time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Out in LA, the traffic is heavier, but they're not assholes. No,
LA's not assholes.
LA, you cut your blinker on 90% of the time, somebody will let you over.
Probably because their population diminished so much. They're like, no, come back. We're trying to be nice. We'll let you
Atlanta, no, they speed up and they won't even let you in. They're just horrible.
Man, that's one thing. I do feel for truck drivers, but then I don't, because you know truck drivers, you got that asshole who, I'm just gonna do rah, 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 rah. And then you got the guy who's like, man, I'm just out here trying to make my money, Let's work.
Trying to get down the road, make my money, leave me alone.
Yeah.
God, I still remember during COVID I was running on the 5 going through LA.
Yeah.
70 mile an hour, just hammer down like 9 o'clock in the morning. God, COVID was nice.
Fake news, Bruce. COVID was real.
Yeah, I had that shit twice. It was horrible.
But would you share if you did or didn't get the vaccine? Would you share it if you did or didn't to the world?
You ain't sticking that in me.
Right. I didn't get that shit. I will go buy cocaine before I put that shit in my body.
Well, I figured I was going to give it a little bit of time and then figure out whether I was going to take it or not. And by the time I'd give until like that January to figure out whether I was going to take the shot or not. Yeah. And then they came up saying it's 40% more effective if you had COVID than if you go get the shot. And I've already had that shit twice. I'm like, I ain't getting no shot.
Yeah, it was a mild flu, I think. I got it when I was in Ohio. I got it once when I was here in Florida. And I mean, it was like a mild flu, gave me a reason to sleep all day, couldn't smoke nothing. So
I was stuck in a truck stop in Louisiana for 2 days, just shivering and
the place you hate most.
Yeah. It was horrible, man. I was just, I don't know, my way to cure any disease is just drink a lot. So I was just guzzling water, guzzling orange juice. I figure if I can flush it through my body, I'll be fine.
Not a lot of. Speaking of drinking, what are you, a vodka guy?
Well, vodka's for drinking. Whiskey's for sipping.
Okay. Yeah. That's disgusting. Whiskey is horrible to me, but I don't. It's that like burn after. I'm not a John Wayne. I'm more of like a Liberace, I guess.
If you get like say some Jameson, a good whiskey, pour it over ice. It's just the burns. It's watered down just enough. It's nice and cold. It's delicious.
I mean, Crown Royal smooth, definitely.
Mm-hmm. And you put it over ice, and it's good.
My Papa's thing, my grandfather, it was shot in a beer.
Yeah.
Steel mill workers get off at 7 o'clock in the morning, late shift or whatever the time was, and they would go have a shot, beer, and their eggs and whatever.
Yeah.
But it was always like Black Velvet, Canadian Club. I'm like, whew.
Yeah, no, that's like parents. No.
Yeah, Bud was a little bit of a rock gut, but he would take that big Wayne triple shot glass, fill it, triple shot.
Yeah.
He just sip on it, have his cold non-alcoholic beer towards the end, when he stopped drinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I think he was
that fake beer's not horrible, but it's not. No, it's not for me.
Well, I used to have a few beers back in the day, like when I was in the Army. I have a few beers every day, like an 8-pack or so.
Yeah.
That's all. Just like but now if I smell beer, I'm like, ugh.
See, I don't drink that much beer anymore.
No. Well, you're already fat. You don't need to.
Fuck off. I like a beer. I like a beer every now and then, but it's just usually drink.
All right. What's your favorite type of beer?
Not Budweiser anymore, those rat bastards.
Yeah. Well, it might be Kid Rock still.
Well, I told you that story, didn't I? Loading up. I had to pick up beer out in Colorado. And it was a Budweiser plant, and it took them 20 hours to load me. And then I hurried up and got over to
sell the beer to.
No, I mean like the brewery, 20 hours to load up truck. And then I get over to Georgia, and it took them another 7 hours to unload me. I've not spent a dime on Budweiser since then. It's not ready, and just give me all these different friggin' excuses, and I've not bought a Budweiser product since. They made me mad.
I don't know, man. I used to be a Coors Light guy because it was cheap, easy, and
I usually buy Coors Light, Miller Lite. There's a brewing company here in Nashville that makes some like Yazoo, some weird name and beer, and it's pretty good, but it's expensive, so I don't buy very much.
You're getting laggy, Bruce.
Really? You too?
Yeah, I think we're shaping up a little bit. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, we're at the 30-minute mark.
That was pretty much our goal. Of course, you're going to cut like. All right. So we're going to hang up for today or what?
Probably this part.
Okay.
Well, let me go ahead. All right, everybody. We appreciate you watching our dysfunctionality because we put the fun in dysfunctional.
Yes.
We're gonna get better at this. Stay tuned. Bye, Bruce.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye bye. Be good. Tell Mama said hey.